What if I told you that right now, as we speak, you have a golden opportunity sitting right in front of you? While everyone else is making excuses about waiting for the perfect moment, you could be building something real. Something that could completely change your financial situation by the time January 1st rolls around. Here's the thing that most people don't understand about YouTube automation. The end of the year isn't a dead zone for starting new projects. It's actually the most profitable time to launch. And I'm about to show you exactly why timing matters and how you can use these next 8 weeks to build a business that works while you sleep. Now before we dive in, I need to be completely transparent with you. What I'm sharing isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. This requires real work, real commitment, and real strategy. But if you're willing to put in the effort over the next 2 months, you could be looking at a completely different reality come January. The traditional advice tells you to wait. Wait for the new year. Wait for the perfect idea. Wait until you have more time. But here's what happens when you wait nothing. Meanwhile, the people taking action right now are building the foundations of businesses that will be generating income while others are still planning. So let's talk about what YouTube automation actually is and why it works so well at the end of the year. Unlike traditional YouTube channels where you're the face and personality, automation channels run on systems. You're creating valuable content without showing your face, without being on camera, and without the typical barriers that stop most people from starting. The beauty of this approach is that you're not trading time for money. You're building assets that can generate revenue repeatedly. One video can make money for months or even years after you upload it. That's the power of automation when done correctly. Week 1 starts with the foundation that everything else builds on: choosing your niche. This isn't about picking what sounds cool or what your friends might think is interesting. This is about finding the sweet spot where passion meets profit potential. The biggest mistake new creators make is choosing entertainment niches that require millions of views to generate decent income. Instead, you want to focus on what is known as money niches. These are areas where people have expensive problems they're willing to pay to solve. Think about it this way. Someone watching funny cat videos might enjoy the content, but they're not necessarily looking to buy anything. But someone searching for solutions to their business problems, health issues, or financial struggles, they have their credit card ready. The highest value niches include business and entrepreneurship, personal finance and investing, health and wellness, productivity and self-improvement, technology and software, and travel. These topics consistently generate higher revenue per view because the audiences are actively seeking solutions they're willing to invest in. But here's the crucial part: you don't want to go too broad. Instead of targeting health and wellness as a whole, narrow it down to something specific like home workouts for busy professionals or nutrition for athletes. This focused approach helps you connect with a specific audience who will be more likely to engage with your content and purchase your recommendations. Your action for week 1 is simple but important. Write down 20 things you know something about. Then cross-reference that list with the high-value niches I mentioned. Look for the overlap. That's your sweet spot. Once you have your niche, you need 12 video ideas for your first month. Don't reinvent the wheel here. Go to successful channels in your chosen area and see what their most popular videos are. Look especially for videos that got high view counts on smaller channels. That's pure gold because it shows proven demand without requiring massive subscriber counts. Week 2 is where most people make a critical error that costs them months of potential income. They think they need to wait for monetization until they hit the partnership program requirements. Wrong. You can start making money from day 1 if you set things up correctly. The secret is affiliate marketing. Instead of waiting for ad revenue that pays pennies, you promote products that pay dollars. When someone buys through your link, you earn a commission. In the right niches, this can mean making hundreds or thousands of dollars from videos that only get thousands of views. Finding the right products to promote is easier than you might think. Platforms like ClickBank, JVZoo, and Digistore24 have thousands of products in every niche imaginable. You can also check out school communities in your area and join as an affiliate. If you have expertise that others want to learn, creating your own product is another option. But here's a shortcut that most people don't know about. Create what's called a minimum viable product. This is a basic version of your course or program that you can sell at a discount while you're still building the complete version. This approach lets you start generating revenue immediately while using customer feedback to improve your offering. By the end of the 8 weeks, you'll have a fully developed product and paying customers. Now you might be thinking, how can I run an educational channel if I'm not an expert? Here's the truth: you don't need to be the world's leading authority. You just need to be one step ahead of your audience. Think of yourself as an information curator, taking complex topics and presenting them in an accessible, valuable way. Weeks 3 and 4 are where the magic happens. This is when you create what I call your money video. This is the cornerstone content piece that will drive most of your revenue. Your money video serves two purposes. First, it provides incredible value to your audience by solving a real problem they have. Second, it naturally leads them to your paid solution. This isn't a sleazy sales pitch disguised as content. It's genuinely helpful information that demonstrates your expertise while showcasing what you offer. The structure is straightforward but powerful. Start by identifying a major problem your audience faces. Agitate that problem by explaining the consequences of not solving it. Then provide several high-value solutions for free. Finally, present your paid solution as the complete system that ties everything together. This approach works because you're leading with value. People see the quality of your free information and naturally want access to your premium content. Plus, this strategy helps with YouTube's algorithm because you're keeping viewers on the platform longer, which YouTube loves. For the video format, you don't need to show your face or invest in expensive equipment. Create a slideshow using tools like Gamma that can generate professional presentations from your script. Record your voiceover using just your phone. The audio quality is good enough to start with. The reason this strategy outperforms traditional approaches is simple math. Most channels make $5 to $10 per thousand views from ads. With proper monetization through affiliate products or your own offerings, you can make $100 to $1,000 per thousand views. That's a 10 to 100 times improvement in your earning potential. Weeks 5 and 6 focus on content production, and this is where artificial intelligence becomes your secret weapon. The old way of creating content involved hiring expensive freelancers and spending hundreds of dollars per video. The new way lets you maintain quality while cutting costs by 80%. For scripts, avoid generic AI tools that pull random information from across the internet. Instead, use specialized tools designed specifically for YouTube that understand what makes content perform well on the platform. These tools can help you create scripts that keep viewers engaged while following proven frameworks for success. Voiceovers can be handled by AI voice generation tools that create natural-sounding narration indistinguishable from human voices. The key is choosing lesser-known voices that don't sound like every other AI-generated video out there. For visuals, you have several options depending on your niche and style. Slideshow presentations work well for educational content. Stock footage with voice-over narration works great for topics like travel, lifestyle, and motivation. The key is matching your visual style to your content type and audience expectations. Don't get caught up in perfectionism during production. Your first videos don't need to be masterpieces. They need to provide value and get you started. You can always improve your production quality over time as you start generating revenue. Weeks 7 and 8 are about execution and optimization. By this point, you should have your systems running and be uploading consistently. 3 videos per week is a good starting pace that allows you to build momentum without burning out. This is also when you'll start seeing initial data from your uploads. Don't get too focused on detailed analytics in the beginning. Sample sizes are too small to draw meaningful conclusions. Instead, focus on consistency and providing value. The metrics will improve as you find your rhythm and better understand what resonates with your audience. Here's why starting at the end of the year is actually perfect timing. First, advertising rates are typically higher during the holiday season as companies increase their marketing spend. This means higher revenue potential even for smaller channels. Second, you get a psychological advantage. While everyone else is procrastinating until January, you're building momentum. By the time others are making their New Year's resolutions, you'll already have weeks of content published and systems running. Third, you don't need a massive audience to start seeing results. With proper monetization, even a few hundred engaged viewers can generate meaningful income. The key is quality over quantity. Think about the alternative. You could wait until January like everyone else, spend months trying to figure things out, and probably end up in the same place next year. Or you could start now, have a validated business model by the new year, and potentially be generating income while others are still planning. The worst-case scenario if you start now is that you learn valuable skills and have content assets created. Even if your first attempt doesn't make you a millionaire, you're still far ahead of where you'd be doing nothing. The best-case scenario is building a business that generates substantial income and gives you the freedom to work on your own terms. The only way to find out which scenario becomes your reality is to take action. Traditional businesses take years to show consistent profits. I'm giving you an 8-week blueprint to jumpstart your YouTube business. Even if you move slowly and don't make money immediately, you'll be in a much stronger position by January than if you wait to start. Success on YouTube isn't about being the smartest person in the room or having the most experience. It's about consistently providing value to an audience that needs what you're offering. When you combine that with proper monetization and the right systems, you can build something substantial in a relatively short time. The path forward is clear. Choose your niche based on the intersection of your interests and profitable markets. Set up monetization before creating content. Build your money video as the foundation of your strategy. Use AI tools to create quality content efficiently. Upload consistently and focus on providing value rather than chasing vanity metrics. The opportunity is there. The tools are available. The only question is whether you'll take advantage of the next 8 weeks or let them pass by like everyone else. Your future self will thank you for starting now rather than waiting for the perfect moment that never comes.